Oh yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, off a shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here tonight. Twin, what's going on? What's going on, Twin? So we're waiting for Trevor to get here. We're doing Champions Corner tonight, Tuesday night, and um, you know, what can I say? I mean, the last debate, well, the last slaughter. Um, hopefully, Asar, he had a lot to say, leaving comments on my dang video. So hopefully he can join us tonight and we can have a chit chat. Have a chit chat tonight. And hopefully Trevor will be here. So yeah, what can I say, y'all? What can I say? You know, SVDL season 5. I mean, yeah, we're so. Oh, okay. There goes Trevor right there. Okay, Trevor, let me drop the link. Be on soon. Okay, let me drop the link. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link. Whoo, Trevor. Oh man. Let me tell you, man, we got some things to talk about. Um, okay, there you go, Trevor. Oh, so yeah, you know, um, shit, hold on. Okay, yeah, this mic is kind of weird because I can't really. I don't know. My other mic, I can kind of hear like a little bit of myself. This one, it's like different. So y'all bear with me. Um, hope I'm sounding good. Last show I did, okay, so I'm getting the levels. The levels are really high, so apparently it's reading. So yeah, man, I want to yeah, just touch on a little bit before Trevor gets here. Shout out to Trevor. Yeah, man, I hopefully Asar can show up and we can chit chat. Hope we can chit chat, man. Yeah, yeah. Um so me and Rio, we did agree upon the title. So we're waiting for Solar to get approval from Angel, and we should be good for December 11th because we both agreed on the date. And so Solar said the date was open. So he said, okay, I'm gonna get a hold of Angel and yeah, get an approval. It's like, okay, cool, man. That sounds good. So yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. So we're waiting on that. Shout out to Rio. Um, man, Rio is one of those dudes. Let me tell you, Rio. Who? But I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told y'all when I debated Blue, I'm not debating Rio. I'm debating the fake news media. He's gonna be debating my facts. Okay. So those of y'all that know me, what's up? What's up, Deacon? So those of y'all that know that I bring facts and I bring documented facts. I bring citation sources, all that. I've been doing that. Rio said, no conspiracy theories. I don't do conspiracy theories. I'm in KBD for a reason. No conspiracy theories. And now, what I don't have source and documented, I will have an actual leak. I will have an actual voice of the person. So it's either source material or actual audio and video. Well, I can't do audio and video. So last time I did like a picture frame video and they were like, oh no. Blue was like, well, we don't know what they're saying. I said, okay, I got something for that next time. You know what? We'll just keep it audio. We'll just keep it audio because apparently video is not good enough. Like the people in the chat, oh, they could say anything. They could be saying anything. Who said that? The thing was that Kiara the introvert or something. I was like, oh, look at this shit. Okay. Well, and then I got a document now when my citations are all going to be in yellow for you people who claim that there were no citations in the last debate. I got y'all. I'm gonna blow it up to maybe size 20 text, and it's going to be yellow, so you can't miss it. So yeah, because you got people. They were trying to. They were trying. Shout out to the Arena family, man. Y'all held it down, man. Y'all showed up, showed out. I appreciate you, Yanga. Appreciate you. Um, yeah, so I guess Asar thought he was going to do some slick shit in front of me and Yanga, and then come on the show without Yanga here, and it'd be like I was supposed to just be down with that. No, brother, this is the Arena Uncensored, homeboy. Maybe they do that in Boogie Down Bronx, but here in the Arena, we don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that here, you know, and that's not to down anybody else from the Boogie Down Bronx, but your boy Asar is out here making y'all look bad. He's making y'all look bad. Okay. So, Asar, we know what you agreed to on that title. And somebody must tap you on the shoulder and say, yo, you taking Reagan over Trump as the worst president? So, hey, Trevor, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Shit, nothing, man. Nothing. I was just man, I've been going back and forth with this Asar character, man. I'm just like, yo, bro, that dude is really butthurt right now.
So what happened? Because I didn't this morning I didn't get a notification that you went live, so I was going through my timeline and I saw you did a quick video. So I'm like, okay, what's up, man? You went the hell off, man.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, Asar left the damn. I guess he didn't like the video. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk about shit." And I'm like, "Well, shit, bring it." Yeah, he left. He left a
Which
comment.
video?
The one, okay, so I made two videos in the truck. The one that says Mickey Mouse, Trevor and Mickey
Okay,
Mouse
okay.
topics. Yeah, yeah, that's the one he replied to. And then so I made another one replied to his comment. And I told him, hey, I just made a little video to let him know, come on tonight. Come tonight, bro. Because I don't know what he's just doing in other leagues. It's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly. Like you said, man, we're out of the box this time. We're not doing Kimmit. And he kept pressing me about, some atheism. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, I'm an atheist. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck that I'm an atheist. Like, it's not a big deal to me. And I'm the atheist. Why is it a big deal to you? Like, what the hell? What the hell? What is that?
I, I,
Trevor?
I think I think most religious people, they can't get out of that, they can't get out of their own way when it comes to religion.
But
Like
why
it's
is
like
it
is
important to him that I'm an atheist? Why is that even important? I mean, I don't even give a fuck. I say, okay, I'm an atheist. I'm keeping it moving. I'm more concerned about goddamn Zelensky poking the bear at goddamn Putin. That's what I'm more worried
because
about.
black people feel that you have to have some type of religion. That's what it comes down to. You got to have some type of spiritual system, and it's hard to accept a black person saying I don't believe in anything.
Right.
That's very hard because that's uncommon. Like I'm listening all day and I hear the common thing especially with the Hebrews is like if you attack what they believe,
Right.
instead of them defending what they believe,
Uh-huh.
their first retort is, well, what do you believe? What do you stand on?
Of
I'm like,
course. Yeah, that is
I'm
the
like
default.
my belief isn't on trial. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Like, but that's
Right.
that's what it is, man. You and Asar, like, you went off though. I'm like, damn, what? Because I thought it was from the stream last night, so I'm going back to listen if I missed something.
Oh, no,
But
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no. The
no, I
stream
didn't
last
miss
night.
anything.
No, you were there. No, no, no. You were there at the stream last night. No, 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 no. It was me, you, and Yame and MD. And Yame dropped off. Then it was me, MD, and Yang. And then that was it. Once you left, we just kept it down to an hour, man. And the reason why we did a champions circle is because Yanga, he was like, damn, I missed both of them. I was like, yeah, bro, you missed both. Rio and Asar came on the show, so he's like, "Oh man," because I wanted to this and that. So he just wanted, Trevor. He just wanted to get it off his chest. That's all, you know. And then his schedule because he works on Tuesday. So I said, okay, well, we can run another show, man. And you're more than welcome to come on that show, Trevor. I know you're busy and everything, but shit.
Yeah, Mondays is so like my daughter, I'm
Uh-huh.
raising a little wrestling fan, so
Okay.
Mondays is our night that we have to watch Monday Night Raw, so she holds me to that.
Okay, no problem,
You
no
know,
problem.
so, yeah, so if I'm on these long streams, she's not having it. She'll start
No,
crying and
no problem, no problem.
doing all that
Well,
other stuff.
since we're on the topic, man, what they doing with Ryback, man? Did they settle anything? Is he going to come back? What's going on?
Ryback,
Yeah.
man,
Uh-oh.
listen,
Did I say the
you
uh-oh. Damn, did I say the wrong
you
thing?
got you got the best storyline probably in the last 10 years going on in wrestling with the bloodline, and you talk about Ryback. Come on, man.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. No,
No,
oh,
I
go
heard
ahead.
he was backstage at Extreme Rules, so I'd like to see him back. I like Ryback. I didn't have a problem
Okay.
with him.
Yeah. I like, he has a little YouTube, he's a vegan too. So he does
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he does like he does like these little reviews and because he lives in Vegas. So yeah, I fucks with him because man, I thought damn Vegas was nothing but damn steak and potatoes. No, man, he really exposed that. No, vegan. It's a really vegan friendly city, man. It has some of the best vegan restaurants in Vegas, and so yeah, I fucks with Ryback. So yeah, but
yeah. I
yeah.
like I like I like him, man, because he reminds me of like a knockoff Goldberg.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I guess yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. I can see why you say that. Yeah, I can
Look
see
at
it.
that. She heard me mention wrestling, and now she's sticking her
Right,
head
she
in
hyped.
here.
Yeah, she hyped now. Yeah, man.
Get out
So
of here.
since we and then one more thing on wrestling before we switch gears. What's going on with that damn Montreal screw job, man? What's going on with that?
So my partner, he's because he works overnight. His schedule isn't set. So like me,
Oh,
I
okay.
get up 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm normally home by like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's not
Him,
me.
he can be going to work at 5:30, 6 o'clock. So
Oh, you got one of them kind of
he
jobs.
works overnight. He just edited the video of the show that we did like 3 months ago. So he's really
Oh, okay.
behind. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
behind on all
yeah.
his work.
No problem, no
But
problem.
yeah, I mean we get it done, man. I mean, hell, I just had to see what days
Yeah.
he's available.
Oh, I know you're gonna get it done, man. I was just inquiring on the day, but I'm not that guy working on the car. Hey, are you done yet? Have you fixed my car yet? I'm not that dude, man. I'm not that dude, man. So, I mean,
And it's funny because he hates Vince McMahon. So
right.
you'll get the 100% negative side from him, and
Okay.
then from me you'll get the apologetic side. So it'll be real good.
Oh shit. Okay. Now, who took the apologetic and who took the negative side on Chris Benoit? Man, y'all are. I mean, damn, y'all
He
are mean.
took so to me, Chris Benoit is a piece of garbage.
Right.
If there's a hell, I hope he's burning in it.
Okay, so that was you, bro. But I mean, can we
So
look at the mental illness side though? I mean,
no, I didn't. But hear me. When that happened, I was 25 years old. So
Oh,
so at the time,
okay.
so at the time when it happened, I'm just like, oh God, he killed his family. It's like murderer, murderer, murderer.
Right.
And when we did this show, 15, 20 years later, and because I didn't know he was going to say that. And when he brought it up, I'm like, well, wait a minute. And I'm just sitting there listening to what he's saying. And I said, everybody that's hearing this is probably going to bash you, but I understand where you're trying to go. And then come to find out, everybody was agreeing with him.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, man, I say, I don't know what kind of crazy world you guys live in, but
No,
this
because let me
guy,
tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because there have been football players suffering from the same thing. So that actually what happened to Chris Benoit is not a new phenomenon. That's
but
been
they
going
never
on.
did what I was explaining to him.
Mm-hmm.
They never did what he did. And that's the problem. When
Well,
Junior
not
Seau,
in the style what
when
he did, but they have taken out their families though. So I hear what you're
not
saying.
well, you'd have to show me that. You'd have to show me that.
No. I think you misunderstand what I'm saying, Trevor. What I'm saying is there are football players that suffer from a head injury that have killed their family. So I have to show you that.
Yeah, you'd have to show who. Name one. You,
Oh,
I mean,
okay, I know what you're saying.
you
I know
make
what you're saying.
because listen, Junior Seau, Junior Seau, former Dolphin player,
Right.
he suffered from CTE. He
Okay.
drove to he drove to a secluded area and killed himself.
Right.
Dave Durison, all these guys that committed suicide that suffered from CTE, they
Uh-huh.
went somewhere else and killed themselves.
Okay.
This
Got
guy
you. Got you.
suffers from CTE. He has the wherewithal to call out of the show that he was going to win the title,
Right.
and then over a 3-day period proceed to put his wrestling hold on his 7-year-old son and then kill his
So what
wife.
you're saying is that
And
this is a unique case.
no, what I'm saying is I'm not buying the CTE. I'm not. He's a monster.
Yeah, but for you to either buy or not buy CTE, well, first of all, we not doctors, Trevor.
Well, you know what? You know what? You're not a you're not a foodologist either, but you know that a vegan lifestyle is good for you, right?
I thought
I
everybody
mean,
should know that.
I mean, but come on, man. It's like think of all.
No,
Okay,
no. I hear
okay.
what you're saying. What I'm saying is that okay. So apparently there is an obvious problem. I mean, okay, these guys didn't take out their family, but there was still something, like you said. I mean, we can't. Well, what I'm saying, I'm not. I can't tell you what you can and can't do. But what I'm saying is that to prevent or to be aware of any future travesties from happening, we do have to look at the potential of something like this being maybe another potential problem in the future, maybe how to prevent it. So we do need to kind of look at the medical side of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of science and medicine and just being, just advancing as a society. You know what I'm saying? We just can't kind of like just kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he did what he did, but we do have to kind of take a scientific approach to things, and for the
So
sake of the future, is what I'm saying.
so here's my response to that.
Okay.
That happened back in 2005, 2007, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Um, it hasn't happened again since. People are still people are still suffering from concussions every day in that sport because it's very physical. And
Right.
that's what my friend was trying to say. He was like, they work 300 days a year, and
Right.
his finishing move was a diving headbutt off the top rope. I
Right.
get that, but the fact that it has never happened again, like some people have to. So here's what I kind of wrestle with a lot in today's society, and
Mhm.
it's just like the debate with Asar and Rio,
Real. Yeah.
where I felt that Rio was basically trying to put on a white cape for Kanye.
I
I
still
think in
disagree
our
with that too, bro. I mean, we're gonna get to
well,
that, but I still disagree,
yeah, we'll
man. I
get to it,
think,
but
yeah, because
I still
he cleaned it up. Rio cleaned it up at the end. I don't mean to switch gears, but I mean, damn, now you got me on Rio now because he cleaned it up in the end. He really did. You know what I'm saying? And I see, one thing about damn, we done changed the subject. I mean, I
that's
didn't.
fine.
That's my bad. That's my bad, man. Oh shit, damn.
But
I,
let me just finish what I was gonna say here. So
okay, no problem, no
it's
problem.
like it's like in our society, we're so quick to come to the defense of people that do horrible stuff
Uh huh.
versus just saying, boy, that guy was a monster, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There are bad people in this world,
Uh
and
huh.
we can't 100% absolve everybody all the time of
Okay.
what they did because I would have felt and again I have no dog in the fight. I'm just saying as again something happened back in almost 20 years ago.
Right.
I'm saying had he took himself out,
Right.
I would have at least admired him more. versus, meditating on it for 3 days. And that was just the time it took to do it. Who knows how long he plotted again, before that. So
Right.
that doesn't come off to me like, because they tried to say once they examined his brain that, oh, he had the brain of an 85-year-old and stuff. That doesn't seem like the brain of an 85-year-old dementia patient to me. That seems like the brain of a twisted psychotic killer. And that's all I'm saying.
Right. I got you. I got you. Yeah. I mean, no, you ain't got to apologize now. I mean, no, you stand in your ground. And all I'm just saying is that can we I guess look at the scientific view on this whole thing. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I get them. I'm not trying to vindicate them, and hell no. I'm just saying that, can we look at the possibility of this being, like, I mean, him doing the headbutts, like, I mean, and then you did say, okay, well, football players, they didn't kill their families, but they have killed themselves. So can we scientifically look at this as a potential, like, can we look to the future and maybe, I mean, I know we're not doctors, but can we give science the benefit of the doubt and maybe look at this thing even further, for the,
Well, I'm willing to do that now. I mean,
right.
again, you're talking to the 25, 27-year-old version of me
Gotcha.
that was a fan of this guy. And when
Right.
it
No, I
happened,
get it. Right. And a lot of
I'm
people felt that way. Right. A lot of people, a lot of people felt the same way you did. I get it. I understand it. But when you guys your partner raised a very important point, and it made me think about, now again, they didn't kill their families, but it made me think about football players. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wait a minute, yeah, that is, a good point. But I mean, still, I mean, I don't know. It just, I like to give science the benefit of the doubt in certain situations, man. Just,
you know what that's like, and this is totally changing the subject. I guess we're just
okay.
gonna change the subject a lot. I was having a conversation with my partners earlier. They sent me a video of, hold on, Leia,
Okay.
come out of here because I'm probably gonna start cussing. I'll be out there in like, give me like 30 minutes. Give me like 30 minutes. So they sent me a man, we had little girls, man.
Yep.
They sent me a video of a white guy treating, just talking bad to a black guy. And the black guy, instead of just being aggressive and everything, he went over to him and he talked all calm to him,
Okay.
and everybody was like, "Oh, that's so admirable that you would do that," and it is. But my whole thing is, like, why is it that reaction, that because he didn't jump on the guy and he talked calm to him, why is that admirable? You know what I mean? Like, why is
Right.
this so expected of
Because
us?
it's the turn the other cheek, the Bible. Oh, you already
Yeah,
know. You a pastor. That's the turn the other cheek. Jesus turn the other cheek, blah, blah, blah. You already
but
know.
what I'm
As a
saying,
pastor, you know that.
is this so expected of us to just act like animals, that if we show some decorum, everybody gonna be like, "Oh, that's so admirable of you." Like
Right.
we're not human beings. We don't know how to act
That's
in
crazy.
in
Yeah.
social situations, man. It's just,
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to, the older I get, I'm trying to learn to give people more grace, but some things I just call out like, nah. And so, like, with the whole Kanye thing, and like I was saying, what I was telling Rio, I didn't feel like Rio personally felt that way, first of all.
No.
And
Of
what
course
I'm
not.
noticing,
No.
what I'm noticing, a lot of these debates, with the exception of you, because we know you love Russia. So
Oh, wow.
with
Okay.
with with the with the exception of you, I'm starting to think that, like, a lot of the debaters just take positions just to kind of
Yeah.
hone their
I think that,
skills.
yeah. I'm thinking that too, because I don't know why Rio would. Oh my, you know what? Shout out to Rio, man, but he's not gonna. He's got to really do some backflips. He's got to do some somersaults. He's got to really do some Bruce Lee. He's got to do some amazing feats to get
So
past.
what is he saying now? He's saying
basically I'm okay. My stance is, did the U.S. bomb the Nord Stream pipeline? I'm saying yes. The news media narrative is that, oh, we don't know who did it. Putin must have bombed his own pipeline. That is the stance Rio is taking.
So Rio is saying that Putin bombed his own pipeline. And now what would Putin benefit from doing that?
You got to ask Rio that, brother. He took the debate. I said, bet. And he's sure he can beat me. I'm like, well, okay, bro. I mean, Rio, he is nice debate, but I don't, you gotta, you know what, without, okay, so let me just
no, don't give it away now.
Don't give it away, brother, but I gotta ask you one question. In me and Blue's debate, how did you feel about the signing? Because I really didn't. I just showed the video, but because somebody made a comment, oh, he's commentating the dang thing. But it's like, obviously those are two heads of states, and he was sitting down signing. I mean, but people are like, oh, they can sign any. How did you feel about that, brother?
Well, no, if you would go back to the chat and see, you'll see that was a time where I put the boxing gloves up like KO.
Oh no, you did. The arena
it was irrefutable.
Right,
it was irrefutable though.
No, Trevor, no, the arena showed out. Y'all showed out. I'm talking about these other people. I'm talking about the hell. Don't make me call out their names and shit. But yeah.
No, well, listen. No, okay. So I'm gonna just say, the chat gonna be harder on you, and you know why?
Oh, absolutely.
Because somebody kind of sullied your image and everything. So the chat's gonna always be harder on you. So you could literally deliver a perfect debate, and they're still gonna say, "Oh, Blackson didn't know what he's talking about." And Blue is a fan favorite, so you gotta understand that.
Right, and
Blue,
that's why
Blue has his following, and
that's fine.
The chat can't stand to see somebody come in and mop the floor with their champion. You know what I mean?
Well then, Trevor, and this is to the rest of the arena family, y'all got to show up, bro. Because if y'all show,
I'm always there.
No, let me say this. I'm not going to disappoint. So once I show what I need to show, I need y'all to stand with me, bro, because it's irrefutable. It's like that. It's like that. So if
the only thing because I started taking notes on the debate because I thought go over it, but then I got caught up in the debate, so I stopped taking notes. But the only thing I docked you points, because I got to keep it. This arena, we keep it a buck. I docked you points for your opening. Because I even asked the question in the chat. I'm like, well, damn, is this the premise or is this the opening? It's like you didn't state what you were trying to prove. You basically used it as an extra 5 minutes to get your shit off. That's how I took it. That's how I took it.
Well, what I was trying to do. Okay. Can I explain that, Trevor?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was trying to introduce all the characters. Like, I got to introduce, first of all, okay, I got to introduce, okay, if it's a civil war, I kind of got to go into that. I had to kind of go, like, touch on things. I mean, because you're talking about a coup d'etat, you're talking about a civil war, and you're talking about you're talking about two new republics that have been formed. So I can't get that off in 10 minutes now. And I get it. I take that criticism, but I mean, man, Trevor, come on, man. Look at everything that's involved. I'm going against the mainstream media. Look at that. Look at what come on, look at what
but you know where that, so what has to happen. Then you got to learn how to manage your time better with that. It's like, because Blue does a great opening. I always give him props on his opening because he'll start it out in this debate, such and such. I'm going to I'm going to prove to my opponent, ... Here's my sources, ... Right. And that's it. It's like Blackson was like, well, I'm going to show you a signing. And on this date, they did this. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. You got I said, wait, say that to the premise round. But, you know,
Right.
I love the turning up. And then, you know, when you bring the gavel out and all, you know, like all that stuff is great. You know, that's entertainment.
Okay, but then let me ask you honestly, you think you would have got all that in 10 minutes? I mean, we're talking about a
No, but
period
then
of time. We're talking about, I
but
mean,
then you have to but then that's where you have to, and I had to learn this being a preacher. It's like, you know, they used to call me they used to call me up without any notice and be like, hey, you know,
right,
you got
right.
10
You're on the
minutes.
spot.
You
Yeah,
got 10
yeah.
minutes, get a word. I had a 30-minute sermon prepared, you know what I mean?
Right,
So it's like now I got to sit there mentally chop out 20 minutes of a message,
right,
you know, to still get my point across.
right.
So and that's and again, I'm not criticizing you because that's the reason why I'm not in the debate league, because I can't see, we can have a conversation back and forth. That's what I do. I have a conversation
Right,
with
right.
anybody.
Yes,
But
sir.
when
Yes,
it
sir.
comes to having to sit there and present information within a time frame, I'd lose every time because my thoughts will go away with me, and then something that I wanted to say, I wouldn't be able to
And that's
say it.
why you
And
prioritize. Yeah, that's why you got to
yeah,
prioritize.
it's
Yes,
like,
sir.
so that's all I'm saying. Like with you, I think sometimes you dare I say, I wouldn't say a word salad, but I think sometimes
Yeah,
you kill us with over information. Like you give us too
okay,
much.
got you. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna trim it on this debate. Trust me, it's not going to be as the reason. Like I said, because in that last debate is so much going on. I mean, you got to explain why are they going to war, and then you got to explain the narrative. Like I said, I'm debating the media. I'm not debating Blue. I'm debating the media because I'm the underdog because everybody has this preconceived notion of what NBC told them, CNN, C-SPAN. I mean, let's just keep it 100. That's y'all coming to the table with that mentality of what the media has told y'all, and that's the stand Blue stood on, and that's the stand that goddamn Rio's going to stand on. And so I have to. That's what I'm battling. I'm not battling Rio. I'm battling the mentality that the news media has fed him and y'all. You know, shout out to Zanzi, man. What up? What up? What up? So
Zanzi.
yeah. Y'all can come on, man. MD Zanzi, come on, man. Y'all the family,
Oh,
man.
is MD in the chat? I did. I
Yeah.
put a question. I put a question in the chat for him yesterday. I don't think you guys saw it, or maybe I
Oh,
was lagging behind. I don't know.
okay.
He mentioned. I say I don't want to misquote him, but I guess if he hears it, he'll know what I'm talking about. He mentioned
Okay.
something about getting black people in political office,
Yeah.
and and then I put in the chat, black people are in political office. Black people just don't have any power. Like so
Right. Right.
I wanted him to kind of touch on that, because I mean we have a bunch of tokens,
That's
you
true.
know. I
That's true.
mean we have a bunch of people that look like us in high political seats, but they're not doing a damn thing for our best interest,
Yeah, but
you
that's
know. So
that's kind
I,
of
I just
like
I just want to hear what he was saying on that.
okay. Well, Zanzi, look, man, what I'm saying, when we have normal conversations like on the arena, it's different than when you time. So in that time, I'm trying to prioritize the most important information within a time frame. So that's why I guess it comes off wordy. But I assure you, this debate is going to be less wordy than the last debate because the last debate I wasn't able to get on certain things because I wasn't sure. But now that I found out that you can actually use news clippings and you won't get a copyright strike. So now I can actually use audio. So actually it's going to be less words in this debate is what I'm saying.
I think Zanzi, because now I can see the chat. I think we're so yeah. I'm not accusing Blackson. I'm telling him the truth, you know, and he knows it. He'll hit you with a bunch of information. But I think the problem with Zanzi is not that he doesn't have information. Zanzi Zanzi won't let the other person get a word out. Like
Right, 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 right.
I'm listening to the streams. I'm like, damn, Nature Mon's trying to talk, and then Zanzi will jump back in. oh, but you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, come on, man, you gotta,
right.
but it's everybody like me. I know I ramble a lot, so it ain't. It's just something you have to worry about, but work on. But in the debate scene, and Solar and Angels being very lenient, because in the last debate, I almost would have gave Asar a zero in the
Yo, you're not the first person.
in the rapid
Yo,
fire he wouldn't answer any
you,
questions.
you're not the first person. Yo, you're not the first person. Yo, you're not the first person to say that, bro.
But
Hey,
I think he scored higher than Rio in that, I think.
yo, me. That's why Yanga. He didn't. Man, Yanga actually didn't talk, but Yanga said, "Man, that's why we was doing the show yesterday." But Yanga never got around to it. But that's why Yanga wanted to do a show yesterday, Trevor, because he was upset. He's like, "Yo, he was like, how the f did he get that highest score?" I was like, I don't know, shit. And
Yeah,
he was like, yo, we got to do a live tonight. I said, all right, and that's why we did the
you
live,
know,
Trevor, because yeah,
and
he was pissed.
and so Solar and Angel, we not like, this isn't the debaters. This is one of your biggest supporters looking at that. And I know you said that we'll, if the debaters want, they can get the judges notes sent to them. But I think I don't know, maybe if you could put the judges notes on the website. I'm on the website now, so I don't see anything. But if you could put the judges notes on the website or something, I want to get a feel for how the judges see things, because like I'm listening to that, and Rio's like legit asking him.
Yeah,
Okay, let's just say something like this. Rio said, Asar, what's your name? Well, according to this, and I'm like, bro, just say what your
yeah,
damn
he should have
name
been
is.
docked.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
should have been
It's
docked. Yeah,
like,
he should have been docked. I
if
agree.
Rio asked him 10 questions, Asar answered 3. And
Right.
it got to a point where it started getting testy, and I'm
Yeah,
like, damn,
yeah.
I'm like, man, Rio gonna snap. Like I was
Right.
listening
I
to
can
it,
feel it.
and
Yep.
I'm like, man,
Yep.
he really starting to get mad. Like Solar got to step in and say, hey, bro, you got to answer some questions or something, man. This is crazy. Like, and then Rio could have pulled that same move on him when he was answering Rio
Right.
questions. I would have just
But,
sat there and
but
not
that's
said anything.
But
I'd have
but
been
that's
like,
what
man, I'm not
but to me
answering shit.
that's what turned the crowd against Asar. I mean they were already turning against him, but I mean that really I mean it was so clear. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would have been necessary for Rio to do that, because then that would have hurt Rio, because I mean we're all there to see a debate, and then if they're doing that, then it's not. No, I mean no. What Asar did was what Asar did, and only Asar should suffer from that. Nobody should suffer from that. You know what I'm saying? And play into that, because that was that was unprofessional. It is what it is, bro. So, and then he's turning around talking about, oh, we need, man, you know what, man, and this is why we had the show yesterday, but Yang was pretty damn nice, but I'm not gonna yo, dude, like, yo, he got body, man, straight up. And that's
Yeah,
that's
oh
the
yeah, yeah.
nicest way I can put it. That wasn't even a
Yeah,
debate.
Rio.
That was
Yeah,
not even a
Rio.
debate. He
Even though,
robbed
like
Rio
I
of the
say,
class.
even though I didn't agree with Rio's position, I could easily say he bodied him easily.
Easily.
And I thought it would have been more competitive than that, because, like I say, I'm an Asar fan. I feel he should have beat Anon. He should have beat Anon. So it's like, but it's
Yo,
like, yeah, he
you're a
should have beat
solid
Anon.
fan? Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No, because
ooh.
I'm still into so even though I don't mess with the religion, I'm still into the
Oh, okay.
spirituality and stuff.
Oh,
So
you
when I
stuck in
hear
old
people,
school. You still stuck in old school.
yeah,
I got you. I
yeah,
got
when
you.
I hear people talk about, like, uplifting one another through spirituality and stuff,
Right,
it's
right.
still like when me and Rio had the conversation, and we were talking, and he told me, he was like, it's always in you. It never leaves you, and it doesn't. Because my
Right,
wife
right.
tells me that all the time. She like, man, just because you're not on the pulpit no more, don't mean you don't still walk around here preaching and all the time. I mean, I still
Right,
read my Bible every day. Like,
right,
I
right,
mean,
right, right, right.
it's like I just don't want nothing to do with church. Like, and
Right,
I think
right.
the Hebrews really turned me off of that too, because the way they so disgusting and vile, and the way they treat people and talk to people. I'm like, man, y'all can't. I don't want to be represented by the same God y'all allegedly follow. So it's like,
Well, I'm gonna
you know,
tell. You and Rio, what I've told Yanga for years, thank you for not proselytizing, brother. That's all
Oh,
I'm
nah, I
saying.
ain't.
Thank you, right? That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
ain't gonna
lose.
beat.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna beat. I'm not gonna beat nobody over the head with
thank
something.
you. Right. That's all I don't, it's not, and they, cause I'm like this atheist monster. No, I just don't want to be prophetized to. Like I said, me and Yang have known each other for years. He ain't never tried to prophetize me. Islam has never been a problem with Yanga. And I have people that are Hebrew Israelites. It's never been a problem. So it's just when people always get that one. I don't care what group it is. They feel like they have to proselytize, and it's like, yo, you're really doing your religion a disservice when you do that. You're not helping it. You're doing a disservice. And they don't get it. I don't know why they don't get it, man. Man, it's not every
Because
religious person because I got plenty, like I said, I got Hebrew friends, I got plenty of Muslim friends, and they don't proselytize. Like I said, I've known Yanga for years, and he ain't never, ever, 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 ever shit.
at
But
the end of the day, is all belief. I mean, it's beliefs, and I'm not gonna try to make you believe something that
right.
I believe.
And you know what? And you're a good representation. You and Rhea are a good representation of what Christians should be doing. It's just that simple. Like, I mean, it's like, and I hate to bring up a past show where I went off, but I was like, yo, taking care of his family. I thought that's what Jesus taught. Now just because I'm atheist don't mean I don't know the stories. And then it's like, all that prophetizing, because I know he talked about the Pharisees, Sadducees, and scribes, but you know what? I don't even want to go there. But anywho, that's all I was saying. And Zanzi, that's all I was saying when I went off on you, man. I don't like people proselytizing. It makes me sick. It's not actually religion, because I got a bunch of religious buddies, man. Y'all be surprised. Shit. Y'all be surprised how many Hebrew Israelite friends I got and so forth and so on, and Muslim friends, man. They don't, but because they don't proselytize, and it's not a problem. And that's why I asked you, Trevor, with confused. I'm like, why is it such an issue with Asar and certain people, me being an atheist? Because I've been around some religious people, and it's not a problem with them. Like, oh, you
because
atheist, okay, and they keep
because
it moving.
when you hear black people in general are religious. That's one thing we could all agree on is in most cases is religion. So like when you hear a black man that's successful like yourself
No,
and not that this is what kills them. So when you see a black man like yourself that successful, you had your own business, houses, stuff like that,
right.
and you're not giving any glory to God for it, they can't understand that. They can't wrap our people can't wrap their heads around the fact that maybe, just maybe, as a human being, we're worth something without the help of an entity that we can
Mhm.
go out and create things on our own and do things for ourselves.
Right.
It's like I always say, if it's something good as God, if it's bad as the devil, we never take credit
Oh, yeah, that's
for
crazy.
ourselves, and it's
Right.
always been a crutch. It's always been a crutch in the community. So
That's it.
whenever they see you as the big bad atheist, and a lot of that though, is past reputation. It's like, is they listen to what people say about you. So I mean, that's what it is. A lot of it.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
Well, I'm the same person that I was whenever. Well, aside from the rumors and whatever slander, but I mean, hell, I've always, since the days of Unc and Isetti, hell, I've had the same stance on religion and the same stance on where I stand, and it hadn't changed. Shit, what the fuck, So, anywho, but like you said, man, now I'm in this SVDL, and you got people who are blatantly like rooting against me, and all I'm saying is that's cool as long as y'all step up, and because I am not going to disappoint y'all. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to bring information that real is not going to be able to refute. He's going to dance. He's going to sing. He's going to come with his charisma, but I guarantee you, he is not going to be able to refute this information, brother. I guarantee that. I put money on that. He's not going to be able to refute it. Now he's going to sing and dance, but the evidence is going to be so clear. You're going to be like, shit. So the only
And,
thing,
and
oh, go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
No,
go
I'm
ahead, go ahead.
saying the only thing he can probably beat me on is his charisma, his delivery, but he's not going to be able to refute the fact.
I want to see a Blackson versus Minister Howell debate. That's what I want to see. Like I
Wait a
want him
minute.
to.
Y'all got it. Now
I
you
want him
starting
to.
trouble. Now you starting
I
trouble,
want
bro.
him to go. I want him to go back to Preacher Man, Minister Howell, and y'all just debate. Y'all, I think I asked Angel this. So
Yeah, see, that's no fair. You
there's
want to
no
see?
religious
Wait.
debates.
No, there are. No, they're coming. They're coming, brother. They're coming.
Okay,
Yeah, they're coming.
because
See,
you
that's
got
unfair,
you
bro.
gotta have some type of religious debates, man.
Oh, not me. No, no. They put me to
No, I'm
sleep.
saying, but you don't.
Oh,
No, I'm
just in
saying
general.
just and yeah. I mean, no. Now I agree. Now one season, that's all they had. So
Right.
I love the way that y'all got to do pop culture and do stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah, I love
But
right.
like I think everybody should get out of their wheelhouse and do at least one religious debate
Yeah, but
because
it
it's
has to
like.
be something that's exciting. Religion is not exciting to me, man. It's
But
boring.
I'm curious
Even if
because
people talk
what
about
the reason
atheism, it's boring. It's just I don't know.
but the reason I say that and I'm trying to see of what I know of Akmalak, all he ever talks about is the Bible. So I'm trying to see what else could he debate.
Right. Oh, your mic went out.
I'm
Trevor.
trying. Oh yeah, sorry about
Oh
that.
no, not Gary. I
I'm
can't
I'm
now. Yeah. AMD,
I'm
get
trying
on
to
here,
figure.
man. Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out what else he could debate, like outside of the Bible.
And that's why it's gonna hurt him more than it'll hurt me because I can tag all those topics. I can tag religion. It's just boring to me. I gotta be motivated. Remember when I did the hound session, they tried to make me defend meat. I can't, I
Yeah,
mean, it's like I mean, I understand what they were trying to do, but they could have at
yeah.
least
You did a terrible
it
job on
was
that.
terrible. It was horrible, right? It was
And that
fucking horrible, but I have to be excited about the topic. I can take stances, but like I could debate being a Republican. I could debate being a goddamn fanatical goddamn Muslim. I could debate a theocracy. But they pick meat. I'm like, really? Now, believe it or
that's
not,
why
even
that's
though
why
I
I
don't
think
like
that
religion, I can defend. I can defend Saudi Arabia. I can contend Iran because I know enough about the Islamic faith to defend it. Like, but y'all, the women will look at me sideways after I'm done. Boy, y'all, woo! It'll be a fun debate, but y'all, the women will be looking at me sideways, bro. The women will
Yeah,
look at me
you
fucking
could put
sideways.
theocracy under religion though. Like I
Yeah,
said, religion
absolutely.
doesn't have to be, the belief system itself. I think the category will be more of a broad category than just like the belief aspect, though. You know what I mean? Like you can
Right.
deal with the historicity. You can deal with, like I said, the theological mindset politically. You could deal with a lot of stuff in
Right.
religion. It just ain't got to be about the script. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's why I was
So
like, I wish the house session, I wish they would have made me defend religion. I would have got fanatical as fuck on y'all. Bro, y'all because that would have been
I
fun because I would have been showing the irony of religion from the perspective of how I see it. And y'all might have left, but the women would look at me fucking crazy. The women
I
would
heard
be
it. I heard a debate last night. MD, that's why I asked you because I swear, man, one of the guys that come on that show sounds like you. Um, the topic of the debate, it was the most. It's a Bible debate channel. It's not Sunnet or anything like that. It's So the title of the debate was one of the most unique I've ever heard. It was like, is oral sex permitted biblically between husband and wife? That could have been the best debate I ever heard, man. Because it,
what's the
cause it
name of
was
the
so.
channel? What I remember you saying it a couple of days ago. What's the name of the channel?
Tony Harvin is a boxer, a former boxer. I guess he still boxes, but he's a Geno Jennings disciple. So he started up a debate league. All they do is biblical debates. So he
Tony Harvin. Tony Harvin.
yeah, Tony Harvin. He's a Geno Jennings, right?
Yeah, I know Geno Jennings. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to think
yeah,
if I've heard that name before.
yeah. He started it a few years ago. He even started before I even found out about SVDL. Actually, that's how I found out about Captain Tazariak was through his channel, and they always doing biblical debates because, like I say, I still dabble in the biblical debates. Actually, on Friday nights, I go bang on some Christians every Friday night, on YouTube. But it's like they did this debate last night, and when I saw the title of it, I was like, oh man, I gotta listen to this shit. But it was a religious debate, but it was out of the box, because you won't ever hear anybody talk about that, because that type of stuff is taboo. So like when you say something like that, you're like, now I'm going to prove to you that oral sex is permitted biblically. You're like, oh man, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I hope. Like that's, I know Angel don't want to get into the whole biblical stuff, but if y'all could do some out of the box, biblical, not the same crap we hear all the time, but was the Exodus real, and all that bullshit.
Right.
Just just some real biblical debates that make people think outside of the box, because your politics, your shit like that. So I kind of feel like sometimes other debaters are at a disadvantage,
Oh,
like
I
trying to go up against you.
don't know. I
Like
mean, you talk about
ain't
Holly.
nobody.
Well,
Well, no. Well, see, Holly's like me. Holly could take any side on anything.
right.
So you'll never really know what I believe unless I tell you that that's what I believe, because I could pick any side. So that's why I feel she got an advantage over you, because she could argue any side and make it seem like it's like she really believe in it. So
Yep.
that's the advantage that she got. I think she's weak when it comes to just the rapid fire, just because she she lets you guys bully her around, but outside of that. Hey, MD, I put something in the chat yesterday. I guess you didn't see it. Because you were, and I wish I knew the exact words that you used, but you were saying, like, I don't know what it was in reference to, but you were saying how you'd like to see, or we need to get Black people in high political position. So I put in the chat, I'm like, we already have Black people in high political positions, but we just don't have no power. So I just wanted to I wanted to see first of all if you agreed with me.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard some of the jargon we had, but I actually mentioned how the 4th largest cities in the U.S. right now currently are ran by Black mayors.
Yeah, I heard that part.
Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, we got Black people, Black Americans right now, like in high political positions. The problem is the ideology. Like the ideology is jacked up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with that. Totally.
So
what I was trying to say was we have to conjure up a political identity of our own within the system. You see what I'm saying? Which we don't have right now. Like
what does that look like? What does that look like?
Well, I mean, first we would have to come up with some sort of political literacy that will benefit the entirety of us as a people. That, we can't do anything until we get that. We can have as many Black people in power as we want. If we don't have the identity and the political ideology that identifies us and where we fit in the nation, it doesn't matter. It'll always be a talented mentality. It'll be a gesture. You know what I mean?
Hello? Oh man, what happened?
Oh shit, I don't know what happened. Damn. My shit. Oh, my internet cut off, but damn. Oh shit.
Damn, MD,
Yeah,
come back.
yeah,
I want
back, MD. He's coming back.
Yeah, come back. Man. Look at that. That's the man. They didn't want him to hit that.
Yeah,
they didn't want him to get it out.
Yeah, he was on the road. Shit.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna cut this shit off right now. Hey, and Yame was saying yesterday that and I think I mentioned this to Angel before, like doing like guests, like just pop-up debates basically, where so like and Yame was a debater for a while, and he just come in and debate one of you guys on a topic.
Yeah, it'll add some excitement. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you think they'd be open to something like that?
I mean, I don't know. I think I think. Oh man, you know what? Oh gosh, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I don't want to put you in no. No, you're not. I don't want you to try to answer for them. I'm just saying, you know,
I think
yeah,
it's a good idea.
cause,
Let me just leave, I'm gonna just say that. I think it's a great idea.
yeah, because it would, especially with the debating pool being as low as it is right now, which is a good thing. I mean, having 11 or 12 debaters is fantastic. You know, you cut out a lot of the fluff, and it forces everybody to have to debate everybody. That's really what I love.
That's a fact. That's a fact. In fact, I just lined up a debate today with KOT,
Oh,
and we're doing history. Who is the greatest warlord of all time? He picked Pope. What is his name? Pope something. And of course, you know I picked Stalin. So
oh, that's see, look at that. Because when you said warlord, that's not where I was going.
oh,
I thought you were going into some like mythology, some mythology or something like that.
oh no. I'm talking about real people, man. You know I can't do no
Okay,
mythology,
yeah,
man.
you guys
It's
using
real
real
people.
people.
I dropped, so I think I had a call and it dropped.
Yeah, man, you was on the roll,
Yeah,
man.
you want to roll, MD? Oh
No, my
shit.
bad. So yeah, continue what I was saying. So, we can have as many black politicians in high political seats as we want. Without an identity politically, it's always going to be a talented tiff type situation where we'll be following the ideology of whichever political party we currently have in respect with. You know what I mean? So right now it's the Democratic Party, and it'll pretty much always be the Democratic Party until and that's not to say that we can't still continue to be democratic. I'm not saying that either. As far as what we want as a society, it's pretty much progressive right now. From a moral aspect, yeah, we've always been conservative, but as far as getting rights for us as a people, that would be considered a progressive move. So I don't have an issue with us being democratic. The issue is we have to have an identity politically within the system, if that makes any sense. And that's what we don't have.
Historically, and Blackson gonna kill me for this one, but historically, our people have always been like tribalistic, right? Or even a monotheistic. Like we not mono theocratic. Like we've always had that type of ideology.
You know,
A more tribalistic
you know why
view on government.
you know why I wouldn't be mad at
Our
that? You know why I wouldn't be mad at that? Because now I would be mad at it if we don't take the lessons of Japan, China, and Israel. They were theocratic too, and they evolved and outlawed that shit. So all I'm saying is, yeah, we got to a certain point. I think as a society or as a race or whatever, as a civilization, yeah, you get to religion to a point and then you leave it. You get to that point and then you keep evolving, and that's what China, Israel, and Japan did. And then when they ditched the theocratic mindset, they got more advanced with their technology.
But I
but
wouldn't say that we were theocratic. I mean, I would say morally we were more conservative based off of how we got here. You know what I mean? And the positions that we held based off of our slave masters. I wouldn't call that theocratic. You know what I mean? I
Right,
would
right.
call it. I would say we were morally conservative. Yeah, but
isn't
go ahead.
now isn't our democracy now is just a more amped up version of a theocracy. I mean,
No,
the nation still says that they're like a nation under God, which that's what a theocracy is,
no,
basically
no, that's not.
priests
No,
ruling the government.
I'm gonna tell you what both my neighbors said, and Nature Mom said, because they were all religious. And I don't know if you know Pilar. She was on the show one day. if you end up going to most black people, if they go to a real theocratic nation, they will come back as an atheist. And this is from the
Okay.
most Jesus. Yeah, they will come back as I guarantee it. Like Nature Mom, Pilar, who else? Yeah, Nature Mom and Pilar. You can ask them. In fact, we're gonna do a show one day. I'm trying to get it scheduled, but yeah, a real theocratic nation will turn you into an atheist, guaranteed. And this is coming from Nature Mom and Pilar, who are damn Jesus, 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 Jesus.
Yeah, and also you have to understand, separation between church and state is a real thing. A lot of people look at it as something that like we tend not to follow by, but you have to understand a lot of political entities use religion as a form and a block form. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
A great example of that would be the Christian identity movement with the Republican.
Yep.
They don't, the GOP don't give a shit about if you believe in God or not, but they understand that the vast majority of white Americans are evangelical, so they're going to use that
right.
as a get your ass to the poll type program to do just that. You know what I mean? And you can go back. You can go farther back than that, and the liberals did the same thing in the 17 and 1800s. They just did a switcheroo, and now it's progressive conservative. You know what I mean? So
why is
yeah.
Oh no, go ahead. Why is it so easy though for everybody to push their ideals on us?
Well, because
and
another block,
we just can't come up with our own.
Well, I mean, you have to understand. We can come up with our own. The issue is we're politically lazy. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And also, we have a mentality right now as a group that we have to do something when we really don't have to do it. You know what I mean? But when I say politically lazy, I mean we're just going along to get along in terms of who we align with politically. And Democrats understand that, and that's why they push a lot of black entities in positions of power, because they know they can get that block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, because we don't have an identity politically, they can just simply use that person that they're pushing to push their identity. You know what I mean? Or liberalism. So
do you think our values line up more with Republican or Democrat?
Republican.
On the
our
whole,
values
just
line up
us on
more
the whole.
Republican.
Yeah, Republican.
Our values, yeah.
Yeah.
That's historically accurate. Like our values are more conservative. But like I said, now we're living in a day and age where wokeness and the facade of being about equal rights is held under the umbrella of black people. You know what I mean? We're looked at as the gatekeepers of equal rights and civil liberties based off of the civil rights movement of the 60s, but it's symbolic. It has nothing to do with one another. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have an LGBT movement if it wasn't for the civil rights movement.
Facts.
You wouldn't have a women's rights movement of today if it wasn't for the civil rights movement.
Facts.
So also on that same side of that coin, we see people like the late John Lewis, John Conyers, James Clyburn, the list goes on and on and on, who had these high positions of power that literally didn't have an agenda whatsoever when it pertained to their people collectively. So yeah,
again, was that just them being in position, or was that them actually having power? Because
Well,
if you have power, then you can impact change. Or on the flip side of that, did they just not care?
well, you can't impact any change if you don't have a vision of what the change is. That you can't do that. You could have somebody else's vision, which all those people did, and they executed it with perfection.
Mm.
I'm not saying they didn't have an impact politically. It was just not to the benefit of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they had impact, like a great amount of impact. James Clyburn is known as the kingmaker. He was the majority whip in the Congress. See, like he was the man. You can't get the only person that was higher than him was what's the face, the crypt keeper that just retired. Damn, what's her name, Blackson?
Oh
The
shit.
speaker just retired.
Oh, Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi, old
Nancy
lady.
Pelosi. Yeah. Yep. Damn. Oh, she finally retired.
Oh,
God
she
damn.
retired?
Yeah,
Damn.
she
Yeah.
retired last week.
Holy
What?
shit. Damn.
So yeah, I mean,
That didn't
other
make
than her,
news.
Yeah,
other
that'll
than
make
her,
news.
the next person down was James Clyburn.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't get no higher than that as far as the position of power. And yet he's literally done nothing collectively, especially for his district in South Carolina, which is one of the poorest districts in the country.
Facts.
But he's done a hell of a lot for the Democratic Party. So again, it's all about having a political ideology.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible to have a political ideology within the political party you're in. You don't, I mean, the caucuses show you that.
But you talked about Maynard Jackson last night, and you talked about true power last night when they talked about the contracts and all that. Like, how do we get back to that? I mean, I guess the politicians. I mean, when you said that, I was just like, yeah, that's definitely like old school politics right there, man. Yeah, what you talking about?
Yeah, what Maynard Jackson did and what Marion Barry did, they did it as an impact because they were the first. Remember, Maynard Jackson was Marion Barry the first black mayor of DC? I don't know. I know
So.
Maynard Jackson was.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think he was.
So we're talking about
Pioneers.
yes.
Okay.
Somebody that changed the game as far as a political system within where they live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those were statement moves that they did.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, like I said, it's just go along and get along.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you'll be lucky to see anybody actually be excited about anything politically,
Right.
especially locally. Don't even think about nationally. They don't give a damn.
Right. No, they don't.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it can be something that can like whip everybody back into shape. Like what I honestly don't know what move could be made that can get black people excited about politics. I do know it'll be reparations. Like
Yeah.
if reparations would actually be something that was actually on the table,
Yes.
and seriously be considered on a national level, every black person would get off their ass and go vote.
You know what? Now you making a lot of sense. Maybe probably that's why there is no fight, because reparations have been turned down so many times. It's just like people don't even take it serious no more.
Yeah.
And that's like that's our dog in the fight right there. Reparations, man. Like you said, yeah, everybody get up and vote. Everybody.
But
Man,
let me ask you, if reparations and everything. I think we had this conversation before. So say we get reparations, do you think that wouldn't just drive a bigger wedge between us? Because now we get to really live like the other side does.
I mean, elaborate on that. When you say drive a bigger wedge between like who per se, like
Between the black community. There's already a divide in the black community. Not just with men and women, but you have the blacks that are more successful. I don't even like to say the blacks. You have black people that are more successful versus the ones that aren't as successful. Hold on, baby. That aren't as successful, and just giving everybody money is not gonna all of a sudden make us sing kumbaya and let's be together and try to build as a community. That's not gonna happen. Like just that's not gonna drive to a different mentality, because you just said if they put the reparations on the table and that drives us everybody to get up and go vote, we're still gonna vote for their leader, and
it,
who in the long run isn't going to do anything for us,
well,
but pacify
it
us
all
with
depends
money.
on who takes it serious.
But they're
You know
gonna
what I mean?
pacify us. They're gonna pacify us with money. One of my friends sent me a message this morning, and she was telling me how she was like, you see, because they know that I'm a Trump fan, so they're like, oh, you see how your boy Trump, all the money that he gave us, with all the stimulus and everything. Now we're paying for it now, and giving black people money isn't the answer, and I agree to
No,
a
but
point.
a stimulus is a loan, though. That no reparations
Yeah,
is not a loan. That's you're talking apples
well,
and oranges.
but Blackstone, without financial literacy, you look at the lotto. Look at the amount of people that win the lotto, and within 5 years they're broke. I mean, they got generational wealth, generational money that could change, their family's whole history. Look at NFL players within 3 years out of the league, they're broke. So it's like, even though you had the money, like where is the leadership coming from? Like the financial literacy. That's why I'm glad that you keep saying that we need to have financial debates in
Hell yeah.
in the league, because that's the type of stuff that helps our community. Like, to hell
Thank
with
you.
all this other bullshit. That's the
Right.
type of stuff that helps our community, like those financial. Because
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
MD, I'm almost like saying, if they were to put reparations on the table like nationwide, it would just be like dangling a carrot in front of us. Yeah,
Well,
you'll have record voting turnout, but then what?
yeah. Well, you mentioned this to me before, Trevor. Like I said, I'm an individualist. An individualist is basically an ideology within capitalism, meaning you're responsible individually
Right.
for your own uh, uh, success and profit within capitalism, right? The problem that I have is that us as Black Americans never got the capital to succeed within capitalism.
Right.
That I mean, you can't
Yeah, I
get
agree.
plainer than that. Every other ethnic group in this nation has had the capital to succeed or not succeed within this capitalistic society, which we call the United States of America.
That's
My number one goal is and always will be that blacks need the capital in order to succeed within this country. Now, what you do with your capital is up to you. That's not my concern. All I'm fighting for is us as a society, Black Americans here in this country that suffered from chattel slavery, deserve the capital we need to succeed in this country. That's it.
yeah.
Once that's done, I'm done with you.
I have to agree with MD on that, Trevor. I agree because
And
I'm kind
but
of I'm an
I
individualist
don't
also.
I don't disagree at all.
Right.
See, this is that thing that I do. Well, I could pick either side. I don't
Right.
disagree at all.
Right. I can pick
Because
up the side too. I
I feel like I've been fighting a losing battle, though, trying to think unity, unity, unity. That maybe I should, start looking more as individual, individual, individual. Because
No. That's not true. Like no, when like I said, an individualist doesn't necessarily, an individualist is a sub part of capitalism itself. It ain't got nothing to do with the social political aspect of how you move.
Right.
The social political aspect, yes, we should unite based off of that one goal that we're trying to reach. So I'm not saying don't work with nobody. No, that's not what I'm saying. An individualist is not that. There's plenty of people that identify themselves in this country as individualists that are on boards of multi-billion-dollar companies. Those people work together. But at the end of the day, it's all about moving individually with your assets to build something. You see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Social politically, we can't afford to be an individual. That's why we jacked up now. Too many they own, you know what I mean? Because we don't have an identity politically. So no, I'm not saying you should be just for you. I mean, hell, what's the famous slogan? Pull yourselves up by your bootstraps.
Bootstraps, yeah.
By your bootstraps.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I say pull yourself up by your bootless straps because we ain't got no damn boots. In order to have boots, you got to have the capital to go to work.
Yeah.
So, that's an individualistic mentality, but it's in the wrong lane. You know what I'm saying? You can't think that way when you don't have a social political system in place. If that makes sense.
No, I mean, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you too. Now I keep hearing y'all saying y'all can debate both sides of the Kanye thing. Now, I agree. Well, I guess I don't know, man. Because I still look at Kanye's situation like, yo, he's a grown man. I mean, he's not obligated. I mean, and I'm like, because Trevor said something yesterday about like deadbeat dads. As long as Kanye's taking care of his family, then to me, he's good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If he talk about Jews or whoever and they come down on him, that's on him. Shit. He's got.
Speaking of Kanye, his divorce settled today.
Yep.
Ooh, how much money did she get?
$200K a month is what she gonna get.
Oh,
shit.
God damn.
$200K a month.
Yeah,
wow. That's including everything like alimony, child support, all that. $200K a month.
And that in itself is ridiculous because she already has not as much money as him, but
she an empire though.
Yeah, she's not hurting for money at all. So that in itself is ridiculous.
Crazy.
He'll be back kissing the Jews' ass soon.
Yeah. He better go on his apology tour if you know what's good for him.
Yeah,
or else he's gonna be at the rec center performing.
Right.
but what I'm saying, Blackson, what I'm saying, well, my whole thing with Kanye is this, and it's like it didn't become an issue until he said something about black people being Jews. Like that's the part that got them. Nobody cared about any other reckless shit that he's said over the years. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I felt like Rio was, in the context of the debate, was caping for him. Like this man has a history of saying just reckless shit, which, it could be part of his character. It could be, but none of us know that. That's where you get into the mental issue. He may have something mentally wrong going on up there.
That's something to consider. But at the same time, and I won't dismiss he might need some meds. But at the same time, we still live in the age of the shock jock, the Howard Sterns, the goddamn, I don't know, the shock, the goddamn, shock therapy in order to keep your name out there. So I take any entertainment with a grain of salt, man. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. At one point, I thought the damn Chris Rock what's his name? Chris Rock and what's his name thing was
Will
staged.
Smith.
Will Smith. Yeah, I thought it was staged at one point, but now I know it's real.
Oh, I still think it was staged.
Okay, so then okay, so I'm not the only one then. Okay, because I thought it
Yeah.
was, yeah, I really was. I was like, dude, okay, and they're giving us attention because, so yeah, I was just like, but see the thing,
So wait a
yeah,
minute. So you agree that something might be wrong with Kanye mentally?
yeah, I think he's bipolar. Yeah, I think he's bipolar. But I'm not a doctor. See, I'm not a doctor, but I think, yeah, but
You
I think a lot
you
of people
you,
suffer.
you
Go
see
ahead.
what you just said though. You
What I
said
say?
you said you think he's bipolar, but you're not a doctor. I say I think Chris Benoit is a murderer. You tell me I'm not a doctor. Like, what's the difference? Like,
Well, no, no, you know what? No, no, no.
you
You're
could
right. You're right.
you
You're
could
right.
come to your
You're right.
you could
You're
come to
right.
your conclusion, and I can come off of mine based off of what he did.
Right. No, no, you're right. All I'm saying is don't leave. No, no, no. No, you're justified in the way you feel. And what I'm saying is that don't take science off the table, is what I'm saying. Don't take it off the table. Always, I don't care what happens, always leave the science on the table so it can be examined. So in the future, we can look at it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think, I'm a person that knows that science has progressed our society in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And I don't always agree with the methods, but I'm gonna tell you, it's gotten us a long way. But because I'm gonna tell you, one of the books I read, and I'm gonna be debating Holly on this, is Medical Apartheid. It's a lot of horrendous shit that happened in that fucking book, but we benefit off a lot of that shit today. Now, I'm all for human rights and everything, but at the same time, but you can't deny the science.
Mhm.
You can't deny the science, and that's why again, and in this debate, people can hate on me, this and that. Y'all, as long as y'all show up and see that it's irrefutable, I'm good. As long as you, Trevor, and you, MD, when I show the irrefutable, I don't care what Rio does, because Rio gonna put on a goddamn show. As long as the Arena family say, "Oh no, Black Son got this," I'm cool. As long as my people say I got it, I'm good, and I'm not gonna
What's
let y'all
the
down. Huh?
what's the premise of you and Holly's debate? What's
Oh,
the title? What's the,
okay. So the title in me and Holly's debate is: Was Margaret Sanger responsible for the political? I mean, was Margaret Sanger, and I'm the affirmative, was Margaret Sanger responsible for the politics of reproduction? And I'm saying yes.
now? Okay, so when you say politics, what specifically are you saying?
Like single mothers, I don't need a man.
Okay,
Niggas
okay,
ain't shit,
okay, okay.
that shit. Man, Margaret Sanger
The
dropped that
whole
bomb.
reproductive right movement.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And you know what?
And she's saying no to that.
She's
That's
saying
what
no
I'm
to that.
saying, man.
Yeah,
Holly will Holly will
I know,
take any damn debate.
I know. So that's
Man,
why I gotta, because quite naturally, I think the women are gonna roll with Holly. So very I got to be very crafty in this particular debate. That's why I'm taking my time. Like I said, I got a good book. I got an excellent book, man. And I recommend anybody read that book, Medical Apartheid. And they got a section with just Margaret Sanger in it. And that is
well,
going to,
I don't think the women would side with her necessarily because Margaret Sanger wasn't a sister. So it's like,
no, they not, no, if you, man, let me tell you something.
But
It's
yeah,
so
but
many,
but a lot of sisters side with the reproductive right
there you go.
argument
Let me just say this.
as
and
it
that's
pertains
a
to us
new
today.
that's a new thing too. That wasn't always the case.
Exactly, and that's my argument. That's what I'm arguing against Holly. That's my argument. It was because me, and this is coming from an atheist. I agree with the old school, and people don't know what the old school church is. The old school church is where you went to go meet your wife and meet your husband, and you had 12 kids. That's the old school Christianity. A lot of
Yeah,
people are unaware of that shit. No, they don't know the old school Christianity, bro.
man. I'll tell you, man. When the whole Roe v. Wade thing was going on, I was sitting with my mom, and I was watching her for that day, And when the ruling went down, you know, like she got in the uproar and we started talking about it. I was like, Mom, do you not know like how Planned Parenthood has like ravaged the black community? She damn near cussed me out.
Ooh, see,
my own mama.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm sure my
So
mom would do the same
a lot of
thing.
black, like when it comes to reproductive rights, and in the socially, I don't want to say awkward, but you know, like in the socially twisted world that we live in, like right now, a lot of the sisters go with what's going on with this whole reproductive right movement.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because
I could agree with that.
Yeah, because they're looking at it from a feministic view. Like we can't look through the eyes of them, and we can understand what it's doing to us, especially to men. Like
exactly,
we can see it, but in their eyes, they see it differently. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yep.
They're looking at it as, look, we're not getting married. You know what I mean? We're struggling on our own, which my mama did. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We're being compromised as far as what we can and cannot do from a career aspect. They looking at it from that point of view, and we can't do that because we're not women.
Right.
But doesn't that go back to the that can go back to the absence of the black father though?
Yeah, but
being in the house.
Yeah,
and my
but
argument is that. Oh, go ahead.
No, I totally agree with that. But what I was going to say is, from their point of view, they can't worry about the father being there or not because they still got a child already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I watched my mom like raise me. So I'm looking at it like, damn, yeah, like you raised me as a single mother. You didn't abort me, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I could see the frustration in her because she sympathized with what young black women are going through right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So is that right or wrong? Is the question. Like you struggled to raise me. So do you think the ultimate solution is if we not getting right as far as being a black family that we just need to abort the babies? And I got cussed out for it.
I totally see where you're coming from because when that decision came down, I actually did a podcast with my wife on that, and it could have been the most contentious show I've ever done, just because at that moment it wasn't my wife I'm talking to. I'm talking to a woman who has just heard that she doesn't, basically in their minds they don't have any right, any say so over their bodies. And then with me, with my feelings, I'm just like, man, I'm pointing point, and you could just see the gears rolling in her head, like he doesn't get it, like you know what I'm saying? So I get it, man, I get it.
But
yeah,
see,
that,
the old school church before the 501c3, the old school church wasn't going for that shit. You know what I'm saying? We were, man, and that's why I'm just like, wow, I remember the old school churches. I remember. So this whole new thing with the 501c3s and I mean, it's been a lot of changes, bro, and that's all I'm presenting. But like I said, it's going to be interesting because Holly is younger. She's from the new generation. I don't think she remembers that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be an interesting debate. That's all I can say.
But I think I mentioned this to you before. Like, how can you exactly pinpoint that to Margaret Sanger?
Because I can show you the shift. I can show you graphs where you had more. Well, okay. Well, I didn't want to, without giving too much away, all of the things that weren't revealed at that time were revealed in medical apartheid. And not only was Margaret Sanger had a H-bomb in the church, but she had a lobby and petitioned for the whole the dad to get up out of the house. Damn, I gave away some of the bait right there. Yeah. Damn, I might have to change the title with Holly now, bro.
Hey, Blackson, wasn't that movie My Alpha 21 based off of medical apartheid, the book?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because they cover different periods. Yeah, they cover Tuskegee, they cover South Africa, they cover Margaret Sanger, they even cover some of slavery. So yeah, they cover a little bit of everything up. And that is a good ass book, bro.
Yeah,
I just looked it up on Amazon. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, get that book, brother. Yeah, get it.
Medical apartheid.
Right.
Yeah, by Harriet
I know
Washington.
some people.
Yes.
Yeah, I know some people that read the book and say, yeah, like some of the shit in there was like kind of traumatizing. You know what I mean?
It is.
But I watched My Alpha 21 and it pretty much did the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Hold on, let me. Just so y'all can see. She's telling me I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
So
we shit, oh shit, I didn't even realize the hour went by, man. Yeah, we good, man. Yeah, you good, brother.
Yeah, I'm looking on the website. I don't see what debate is next, so I guess
I thought it was
when they
game. I thought it was Halloween.
No, it says to be determined. It doesn't have a date yet. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh,
but
I'm gonna say it now because we actually waiting on Angel, but I know she'll approve it. Me and Rio, December 11th. So
okay.
Yeah,
I never get notifications for your truck shows, so I always catch them on replay.
That's my bad, brother. Because man, I'm sorry, boy. He pissed me off so bad. I just threw on the damn thing and it was no warning. So what I'll do for now on, Trevor, I'll just set up a show and give it like an hour before I do it, because I just like went on. I was just that pissed, man. I'm just like, yo, I'm tired of crying, man. Like, yo, you keep whining about, talking about, the judges did me wrong. Like, no, dude, your argument was weak. Shit, get over that shit, man. Goddamn, this is just the pre. This is not even the championship, dude. Calm down, bro. You got and they were generous. Yeah, they gave you 86 points, man. Keep it moving. God damn.
Yeah, because 90 seems to be the highest, and
That's
and 87 seems to be the sweet spot. That's Rio and Yanga both got that. So
I got it too. What you talking about,
bro? You got an 87 also?
Hell yeah,
okay, I thought you got like an 86. Oh no, Blue got an 84.
No, Blue got 83.
Yeah, see,
I got 87.
So 87 seemed to be the number to hit to win.
Yeah, bro. Damn, Trevor.
And it seems like they are being stricter on the point system, though. I like that, because a lot of times they were giving out 10s that weren't really 10s. Because like I say, I wouldn't have gave you a perfect score in your opening just because it sounded too much like a premise.
Right.
And I would have took all of Asar's points in his rapid fire.
Right. But let me ask you this: if I didn't do it like a premise, would you been able to follow the debate?
Yes, if you would have laid it out like, hey, this is my points. I'm gonna prove this to my opponent by this, and this. And I'm going to show you evidence here, and that's it. I think honestly that in some of these debates they could trim some of the time off.
Right.
Because 5 minutes for an opening is pretty long. Like, I mean, you get some.
I hear what you're saying. But I know people will push back on that, brother. I hear what you're saying, but no, a lot of people push back on that because they let me say this, man. I'm not the first to do that. There are a lot of people have done that. They just shorten this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm trying to get, like I said, when you're dealing with a civil war, when you're dealing with a coup d'etat, when you're dealing with nations being born, it's a lot going into that, Trevor. It's a lot going into that, brother. But, however, this debate here with Rio will be more simplistic. I promise you. I will be able to do, kind of open it and say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. Because all I'm gonna do is introduce all the characters and their positions. Once I introduce the character and positions, then I'm gonna go down the timeline, and then that'll be it. Because I got audio, and the audio has been approved. So say we can use the audio because goddamn MD turned me on last night. He said, "Yeah, man, you can use news clips." I didn't know that. Man, thank you, MD, brother. Man, I didn't even know that. I didn't know how this YouTube shit worked. But yeah, it's not a copyright, or it doesn't count against press conferences. So yeah. Anywho,
Cool.
yeah, like I said, I'm gonna bring irrefutable evidence. Real's got to deal with that. It's irrefutable evidence versus fake news. And I've already proven that fake news is fake news. I know MD already agrees with me on that. I don't know where your stand is, Trevor, but I've shown a whole different narrative that y'all didn't know about. Well, not
Right.
Yeah, I don't believe the majority of what I see anyway. So
right, but did you know there was a civil war going on?
No, that's what I'm saying. Your debate was flawless. It just, they were like my only issue was with the opening.
Right. But as far as no, you know what? I accept that. But as far as win lose, it was a clear win, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to bring clear evidence with real. All I'm saying is, how the chat feels about me. Just do the same thing that you did, because I'm gonna bring irrefutable evidence. That's all I'm saying. That goddamn, that goddamn America bombed the goddamn Nord Stream 1 and 2.
So let me ask you a question. Do they penalize you for, okay, so say the opening is 5 minutes and you only take 2. Do you get penalized for that?
Yep. I've gotten man, remember, I lost to Rio and Blue by 1 point, and both of those I had a bunch of time left. And they were like, no, you gotta fill that time up, brother. You gotta fill that.
Yeah, but if you could hit all your talking points, it's like you're cleaning it up.
I know, but like I told Zanzi, it's still entertainment at the end of the day. They want their entertainment out of that shit. Solar and Angel want their entertainment out of it.
Yeah, I get that.
No, I get it too. I'm with you, because I was you know what woke me up when I lost against Rio and Blue 1 point? I said, what the hell? And that's when I was like, oh, okay. Because when I filled up the time is when I was winning. When I damn had all that dead space is when I lost. I said, oh, it don't take me long to catch on, brother. And I was like, okay.
Because it's better to hit all your time markers than to be going over and not finish your point. You get caught in the middle of what you're saying.
Well, Trevor, if you really listen to everybody, a lot of them just because like me and Blue debate. Me and Blue were just reiterating points. We were repeating ourselves. Like that's what I was doing. I was just I'm gonna take that time just to reiterate, because a lot of times I'm gonna tell you this. You guys weren't doing it, but it was a person in the chat. I'm gonna call him out. Carium, the introvert. She was like, I don't know if Blue or Blackson showed any sources. And I'm like, what? I was like, wow.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? So now, guess what I got, MD? I got my sources in jumbo letters now. And it's in goddamn yellow. I'm just like, dude, this is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
There's only one. All right, fellas, I gotta get out of here.
No problem.
She's getting restless.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, no problem.
All right, take it easy. All right, cool.
Yep.
All right, peace, brother. Yeah, but MD, you peeped that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she was like the main one that was in the chat in that debate.
Yeah, yep.
Talking like at first, like when the debate first started, she was Team Blue, and then as it went on, like she was basically saying like she didn't see like what information now one of y'all was bringing. You know, and I was like, what? Like,
That's why I was like,
what
you know
are
what?
you paying attention? You know, well, yeah,
That's why, hey, I'm straight up. I'm saying it right now. I'm doing this for y'all, my arena family, man. I give fuck any. Hey, man, as long as y'all and the judges get it, that chat gonna do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be haters. They gonna do. I don't care. As long as y'all get it, I'm not gonna disappoint y'all.
yeah. You can't listen while you debating. You can't pay attention to
Oh,
the
no, I
chat.
don't.
Like,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't. No. That's when I went back and looked at it. I don't
Oh,
never
okay,
look at that. No, I
okay.
don't look at that
Yeah,
shit. Hell no. No. Now I will look at it and make sure y'all show up. Once y'all show up, I'm good. I can take I can go back to the goddamn debate, man. But as long as y'all show up, I'm good, bro. Because I'm doing it for y'all, man. And I got irrefutable information that I'm not gonna disappoint y'all. Now,
yeah.
is Rio gonna sing and dance and do his delivery? Hey, I'm not gonna try to outdo Rio doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do all that shit. If y'all come for a damn song and dance, he gonna beat me. But when it comes to goddamn irrefutable evidence, oh shit, y'all gonna it's irrefutable, bro. I'm not gonna let y'all down. You know. So just don't expect me to sing and dance. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try to out sing and dance Rio, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Especially Minister Rio, boy, because I'm a fan of Mr. I'm a fan of that style, man. I love his delivery, bro. I love it, but I'm not gonna goddamn try to match him on that shit. Hell no, I'm just gonna have to double down on my information. That's all I got to do. I'm gonna double
Yeah.
down, and he got to damn sing and dance to that double down information I'm gonna bring. Shit, he ain't gonna debate me. He gonna debate that info I got. He gonna
Yeah.
debate all them facts. He got to refute everything. Everything. So I'm gonna goddamn work real, boy. He's gonna work shit. He gonna
Yeah, for
work that
sure.
guy. Yeah, he gonna be doing the James Brown that goddamn day. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, yeah, like these couple of debates that's coming up, man, they should be interesting, man. Like I'm I want to see how the league as a whole like forms in terms of the different matchups. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I went on the website earlier today too, man, and I don't know if they just didn't update it yet. I don't know because I think I think right now as it stands, it's only updated after the because I don't even they don't even have the point standings from you and Blues debate.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, it must be behind then. Okay, so then yeah, they probably yeah. You actually know what? Be honest, I haven't even been on the site, so you did more than me. Um, I'm I guess I gotta go over there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I know, man. I guess we just got to be patient, man. I think it's just Solar and Angel working that site, or I think Angel got somebody working on the site. I'm not sure. I can't even tell you, but yeah, I do. Yeah, I would like to see those stats too, bro. I would like to see my damn self, But I'm gonna tell you,
yeah,
I'm not gonna disappoint y'all. I'm gonna bring information that's irrefutable. Now like I know Zanzi may not agree, but it was a coup. You know what I'm saying? So you can try to deny, don't agree with it, but the information is there. And that's why them
yeah,
people are fighting, man. Them ain't Russians they fighting. Them are Eastern Ukrainians they're fighting. That is a civil war. So hey,
yeah,
that information is solid. And I promise you, I'm gonna bring solid information against Rio. I ain't gonna bring nothing less for Rio. In fact, I'm gonna turn it up a couple of notches with Rio because Rio's a different type of beast, man.
right, yeah,
Yeah, Rio's a different type of beast. So yeah, I got to bring it with Rio. Not saying I didn't bring it with Blue, but I gotta really bring. Oh, I'm bringing some info. I'm bringing some info.
yeah,
So I'm not gonna disappoint y'all, bro. You know.
yeah. It's gonna be a good debate, man. Like I said, we already done discussed it, man. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it should be a good debate.
Okay, well, I like I said, I'm not gonna disappoint. Man, you know what, man? It's gonna keep coming up, man. You coming in the league, man. You know that's gonna keep coming up, bro.
I mean, like I said, man, we'll see come next season. I ain't gonna. Man, don't start me, Black man.
I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real, MD. Because you a natural, bro. It's gonna keep coming up. So all I'm saying is gonna keep coming up. So
Maybe next season, man. Maybe next season. Because, like I
okay,
said, it's a lot, and just interacting with you, man. It's a lot that goes into preparing for,
right.
and that's I don't want to come in half-assed it. You know what I mean?
Nah, you won't be half-assed, bro. You'll
Yeah.
be nice, bro. Hell, you nice shit.
And a lot of the preparation,
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of the preparation that I would have to do will be like right here in my truck. You know what I mean? So, which I mean, I have the time to do like once I finish for the day. You know what I mean? So,
right.
yeah, and I got a hot spot in here.
Right. Well, see,
So,
that's
like,
what I was saying. I agree
yeah.
with they should be like special bouts. There should be, because I know if they didn't have people just being committed, they would actually have more people. Like just people come in, do an appearance, maybe do a debate here and there. It would actually be a whole lot more people.
Yeah,
But
especially in the off season. Like
yeah,
it's no reason not to have like I guess you would call them unsanctioned debates
yeah,
in the off season. Like it definitely shouldn't be an issue.
right.
Because a lot of them cats, man, a lot of them cats that used to be in the league that's not now. If it came to like a one shot deal where it was a hot topic, they
Yeah.
would do it.
Oh yeah, they would do it.
Dudes like Chris,
Yep.
and hell, like even a dude like Judah, like
Yep.
if it was a hot topic,
Yeah.
and they knew like okay, like yeah, it's gonna draw. They would come to SVDL to do it. Like if they knew they could just come and go.
Exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
They would definitely do it.
Right. Well, actually, it would. Well, you know what? Yeah. I agree. That's all I'm saying. I agree 100% what you're saying, bro.
So
I agree.
it definitely should be something. It definitely should be something. If not during the season, in the off season.
Yeah. Because hell, and Yami said he would come back if he was allowed, more flexible room. You know what I'm saying? Because he just had a baby. So, but if he had more freedom, he would, just come in, do a special bout. He would do it. And I get it, because like you said, we working. So we man, trust me, I understand. I understand it, because I ain't gonna lie, I like it, but it can be time consuming. But I don't mind it, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff, that we be watching, Trevor, because we watch different type of news media. When I see the media just outright lying, and I feel this, I just jump out of my seat. And this is a good outlet for me, man, because I'm like, yo, when Trump said fake news media, boy, I see, man, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers will create a lie in a minute.
Yeah.
So I just, it's my outlet, man, because like I said, when Assar came on there trying to school me on Russia, I'm like, bro, you did not mention goddamn coup d'etat. You didn't mention goddamn civil war. You did not mention 2 sovereign republics being born, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Don't talk to me about Russia. You know what I'm saying? These are key points of the goddamn war, man. And I'm just like, wow. But because I counted on Blue going with the mainstream media. I know where he got his all sources from. And that's what I'm hoping Rio is doing. I'm hoping Rio's doing that. If Rio's doing that, I got the debate.
Yeah. I think it, like I said, we talked about it earlier. Like I think if Rio comes with a mainstream media led argument, then it's gonna be kind of tough for him. He's gonna have to really dig deep in terms of where he gets his sources from, from his position. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because a lot of it's sources there that would lead to where his position is, but he's going to have to eventually go back to mainstream media to solidify it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, not only that, but the translating and all that, because remember, we're talking about America, about Putin. So all his sources are in English. So we already know where he's coming from. It actually makes it easier for me because I'm already knowing his argument. He's got to figure out, like, He's got to get some type of fake news to say, yeah, Putin. Oh, they got a recording of Putin saying, yeah, we're going to blow up that pipeline. He's not going to find that shit nowhere. But
Yeah.
I ain't going to say too much. But you already know MD. Boy,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a good debate. But yeah, I'm not gonna let y'all down. They just trust me. I'm not gonna let y'all down. That chat gonna get crazy, but hey, I know y'all gonna hold it down. As long as y'all see I'm not bullshitting, I'm good, brother.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, because I already know it's
But
some
yeah,
violence. Yeah, I already
yeah.
know.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm about to get ready to grab something to eat, man, and
Oh
lay
man, I
it down
appreciate
here in a minute. Yeah,
Yeah, man, I appreciate you,
it's been a
MD, man.
long day for me.
Yes, sir,
That's for
man.
sure.
Same here. Yeah, they talking about rain tomorrow, man. So I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell.
Well, yeah, I'm in Virginia right now, so
Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's
So,
cold up there. Oh shit, it's cold up there, ain't it?
I mean, it felt all right today, but
Okay,
like I said, that's because like these storms finna get ready to roll in.
that's right.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I don't know what it's gonna do up here, but
Shit.
yeah, I'm trying to be headed. I'm trying to be back in Georgia tomorrow
Hell
night.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah. So yeah, it's supposed to rain up here. Hell, it's supposed to rain up here overnight.
overnight. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep. Okay, well shit, man. Hey, man, be safe out there, brother. I know what you're doing, man. So just be safe, man. Be alert. Man, I don't know if you do coffee or not, man, but man, just don't just be safe. You know how we do, bro.
yeah. I appreciate it, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, we'll talk, man.
Okay, no problem, man. No problem. And I'm a shit. Yeah, I'll contact me when you get back in Atlanta, when you get settled, man. Because I want to get some timelines laid out too.
Cool. All right,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, that's
yeah.
what's up.
Okay.
All right, man. Peace.
Okay, peace, brother. All right, y'all. We out in peace. Oh, let me thank. Yeah, I want to thank Zanzi. Zanzi, what up? What up? MD. I want to thank Twin. I want to thank Free Spirit. I want to thank Deacons of Reality. And of course, I want to thank Trevor. Yanga's here in spirit. And man, shout out to SVDL, shout out to Angel, shout out to Solar, shout out to Rio. See you soon, Rio, man. See you soon, brother. Shout out to Blue, man. Shout out all my opponents that I have taken on and that I'm gonna take on. Shout out to y'all. We're gonna make this movie. And with that being said, and me and KOT got a title set up. So we're gonna do some, I guess it's gonna be miscellaneous or history. No, it's gonna be history on his part. So yeah, we got a debate coming up, man. So we're gonna debate who's the greatest warlord, Pope Pius versus Joseph Stalin. So yeah, I will see y'all probably. If there's a debate, I will see y'all in the debate. I think Hollian scheme. So if that goes down, y'all see me in the chat. Or whatever debates next. Like I said, me and Rio are gonna be December 11th. So, but whatever debates are before then, y'all see me in the chat, man. So shout out, and I will be doing pre-shows, post-shows, whatever, anything SVDL related, man. Hopefully, the Holly and Scheme will drop through, and yeah, man, show some love. So shout out to Holly and Scheme. When you guys have y'all debate, man, good luck to both of y'all. And we out. Peace, y'all.